Welcome to the Calgary Women's Emergency Shelter. We are here to support individuals, families, and communities to live free from family violence and abuse. It takes strength to enact change at the best of times. During dangerous or difficult times, it takes incredible courage to seek help. Our goal is to provide the environment and resources necessary to encourage that inner strength and honor the resilience of those impacted by family violence and abuse. This online tour will allow us to safely show you our emergency shelter facility and community programs while sharing the steps we take to provide safety, healing, and hope. As with any not-for-profit organization, the Calgary Women's Emergency Shelter relies heavily on donations from people just like you. We want to show you how your donation helps us invest in the women, children, youth, and men who need our services. Thank you for taking the time today to take this tour. Welcome inside the emergency shelter facility. We'll start in the lobby rather than outside the building. For obvious reasons, we have to keep the location of the shelter confidential. Or maybe those reasons aren't that obvious. A woman is at her greatest risk of lethal violence in the weeks surrounding the time she leaves. That's why it is critical the perpetrator does not know where she is. To ensure the safety of the families, the emergency shelter has exterior protection elements, such as cameras, to prevent perpetrators from gaining access to the building. When women walk through the double-locking doors, they enter into a secure and welcoming environment. They can see that the emergency shelter is a safe place for them to heal and take back control of their lives, to make important decisions for themselves and their children. They often mention how relieved they feel just by walking through the doors. The emergency shelter facility is one of the largest in Alberta. We have 15 bedrooms with private bathrooms. Families staying at the shelter have access to everything they would have within their own homes: nutritious food, privacy, comfort, activities, and a sense of normalcy. 2 of the rooms even accept families with their pets. Our rooms are bright and cozy and are designed to let the families at the emergency shelter feel like they're at home. We refer to the shelter as the house because, even for a short time, this is their home where they are allowed to feel safe. Nutrition and family routines are the cornerstones of our dining room. Meals have always been an excellent bonding experience for a lot of families. Women and children staying at the emergency shelter may not have eaten joyfully together for some time. Often, family bonds are intentionally broken by the perpetrator. By encouraging families to eat together, the important connection between a mother and her children can begin to reform. We offer 3 nutritious meals per day: continental breakfast, a hot lunch, and a hot dinner. Plus, there are healthy snacks available as well. We also pack bag lunches for women and children when they leave the emergency shelter during the day, for appointments or school. Beside the dining room, the kitchenette is available 24 hours a day, allowing for a little more flexibility and self-sustainability. Here, a mother can make her child's favorite snack or something for herself without having to ask for permission. Our professional counselors offer women emotional support through therapeutic counseling. We believe women are the experts in their own lives, and we help women see their own inherent strengths, which they rely upon when they experience abuse. We help women understand they are able to help themselves and their children, even when they are thrust into dangerous situations. On any given night, there are more children than women staying at the emergency shelter. Children can respond to family violence the same way, whether they witnessed it or it was directed at them. Our Child, Youth and Family program is staffed by professional counselors who support each child through their trauma with age-appropriate activities. Mothers may also participate in these activities, guided by the therapist. The simple act of a mother embracing her child while writing kind and loving words, and then letting the child lead, creates a wonderful opportunity to build trust and confidence between the two of them. One of the most important ways we can foster hope is by adding routine, emotional security, and fun. We have an expansive children's activity center This bright and colorful area allows children to play safely, encouraging mental and physical stimulation. Most importantly, it allows kids to just be kids. We also have a protected outdoor play area, which includes safety measures such as low-impact flooring. We have 2 donation rooms filled with everything a family might need. Here we see the magic room, where children can choose some toys and take them when they leave. As many women and children often come to us with nothing but the clothes on their back, our second donation room has essential items and everyday necessities, like clothing for the whole family, school supplies, and toiletries. The women and children enjoy picking out what they need, and the moms are comforted knowing they don't need to worry about providing everyday necessities for their children while in our care. While the emergency shelter is the cornerstone of the agency, we are more than a shelter, offering innovative healing, safety, and prevention programs. Even in the community, we can surround individuals and families in trauma with the care and resources they need. Staffed by trained counselors, our 24-hour family violence helpline operates 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and provides support, information, safety planning, and confidential counseling. It is often the first line of contact for individuals concerned about their safety and friends or family looking to support someone or men looking for help. All of our programs and services can be accessed through the helpline. Our Community Services Counseling program is available to women after leaving the emergency shelter, or for women who cannot or choose not to leave their home. We come to them where they are in the community and offer counseling, parental support, and referrals to other appropriate community resources. Women may choose to seek justice through the courts. However, our legal system can be intimidating, and this can stop a woman from taking the appropriate but difficult steps to stop the abuse. Our court coordinators help women understand legal processes, expected outcomes, and can even stand alongside her in court as she faces her perpetrator. You've seen how we support victims in crisis. Now, let's take a look at how we are working to end the violence and abuse before it starts. Our men's counseling service is available for perpetrators who voluntarily reach out, looking to change their abusive behaviors. These men can access individual and group counseling, or special groups just for dads, where the impact of their actions on their children is discussed. Many men are willing to put in the good work to change their behaviors for the benefit of their children. We believe our Healthy Relationships program can help prevent violence and abuse in the future. This school-based program provides violence prevention and intervention for youth on issues such as violence at home or in their peer and dating relationships, and even sexual assault. We empower youth by listening to their experiences and validating their choices to keep themselves safe. Our goal is to have them understand they are worthy of respect. Our biggest team of supporters for victims of family violence and abuse is you and the whole community. Generally, victims first turn to someone they know for help. The response from a friend or family member can influence their success in building a life free of violence. Our Take a Stand presentation delves into the different forms of family violence, some myths and misconceptions, and teaches community members, like yourself, how to positively respond to victims while keeping everyone safe. Thank you for taking this tour. We hope you have a better understanding of the Calgary Women's Emergency Shelter and our extensive programs and services. There are a number of ways you can take a stand against family violence and abuse, including booking a presentation, telling people about us, organizing your own fundraiser, or making a financial contribution.